Hi, my name is Linda Schmidt, and I'm a quilter, designer, speaker, quilt judge, and instructor. I come from a long line of quilting women and have been quilting since I was 8 years old. I used to make traditional quilts, but I much prefer to make landscapes and portraits, beach quilts and art quilts, seascapes, and liturgical quilts, so much so that I call my business short attention span quilting because I like to use a wide variety of techniques. I've made lots and lots of quilts, and I've actually gotten pretty good at it over the years, and I love to share my discoveries and techniques with you in the virtual workshop. I'll be teaching 2 workshops at the event QuiltFest Virtual Schoolhouse number 12 on October 17th and 18th this year. The workshop on the 17th will be Landscape 101, which is an introduction to making landscape quilts from your own photos and drawings. We will create a miniature landscape from my pattern, but we will also discuss how to enlarge and develop your own pattern from your own photo and how to create depth and interest in the quilt resulting from that using good color and value choices. First, you'll paint a sky. Then you'll use birdtouch applique to make the distant hills. Then we'll do a little flip and sew on a lake surface. Then we'll do invisible machined applique to make the hills, and then we'll use solvay and an embroidery hoop and your sewing machine to make a tree, either a pine tree or a deciduous tree or whatever kind of tree you feel you need. Then we'll also, in the directions, there will be directions on how to mat and frame your piece so it looks a little less like a placemat and looks a little more like an art piece. The second workshop I'll be teaching on Saturday, and that is creating with cool stuff, which is a more adventurous landscape class where we will create this fun piece, which shows you how to take a step further into landscapes. In this class, we'll make puff paint trees and rocks, luchador leaves, Tyvek rocks, a waterfall of roving and misty views, and a stream of puffed up shears and melted painted cellophane. This class takes you into the 3D structures and embellishments which really bring a landscape to life. Learning to use these products and techniques to make landscapes will move you into a whole new dimension of quilting and will enable you to create your own inimitable landscapes from your own photos rather than depending on the patterns of others. So to register for the workshop, go to www.quiltfest.com, go to the QuiltFest Virtual Schoolhouse number 12 page, go to Workshops by Instructor, then by Linda Schmidt, and sign up to have fun with me on October 17th and 18th. Thanks. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.